Hello everyone, I'm back with a great dessert that is both delicious and great as a gift. We're gonna make some lace cookies.
Not that kind of lace.
Since Valentine's Day is coming around, maybe you can make it for your significant other to impress them, or just, consume all of them yourself. I won't judge. Let's get started with 1.5 cups or 195 grams of almonds and place them in a food processor or blender. We will be grinding these almonds until they're relatively fine. It's okay if there's a couple checks here and there. If you have a blender, use the pulse function, and your final consistency should look like this. Grab a stick of butter, which is a half a cup or 113 grams. Mix it with half a cup or 110 grams of brown sugar and a quarter of a cup or 85 grams of honey. This recipe doesn't require 100% accuracy, so a scale isn't necessary, but you should at least use measuring cups. We will mix and slowly melt all these ingredients together on medium-low heat until it starts to boil. A small fun fact, but I started baking in high school before I even learned how to cook. I realized a lot of baking recipes is just measuring ingredients, dumping them in a bowl, and mixing. Sure, there are difficult things to make, but I feel like a lot of these dessert recipes just require minimal effort, such as this one. Alright, back to the task at hand. You will notice the mixture will start bubbling, and that would be a good time to turn off the flame. By the way, the smell becomes amazing when it's almost done. Mix in 3 tablespoons of flour, followed by 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract afterwards. We're going to keep stirring this until everything is well incorporated. Once everything is well mixed, add in your grinded up almonds from the beginning and start stirring again. I told you, baking's just a bunch of stirring. By the way, this is how I get jacked in real life. I just stir things, man. This is the consistency you want to go for after mixing everything. It should be like a paste. Preheat your oven until 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and we will begin to take small spoonfuls of the batter and place them on the baking sheets. Be careful as the dough mixture is still hot, and make sure each spoonful is not too big, as these spread very easily. You can tell I don't really put a lot on one sheet. Since these silicone mats are small, I only place 6 on each baking sheet. As the batter cools down, it will be easier to shape and manipulate the dough more easily. Also, if you're afraid of the cookies spreading too far and sticking, it's going to be okay. I had a couple of them that ended up touching, but they still ended up with no problems in the end. Once the oven is preheated, stick them in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. It will differ depending on your oven, so keep track starting at 10 minutes. When done, take the cookies out, and as you can see, the cookies spread out very thin and are super flat. It's mad important to let these rest for at least 5 minutes. Don't touch them, I swear. This step is totally optional, but you can melt some dark chocolate and sandwich it between 2 of the cookies. I feel like the bitter taste of the chocolate complements the sweetness of the cookie, and my girlfriend definitely wanted this part. She was actually joking on how I prepped and baked everything, and she's doing the easiest part, which is spreading chocolate.
Look at me, spatchy skills.
There you have it. A nice simple recipe that you can make and gift on Valentine's Day or just eat them yourself. Oh, also, you can drizzle in some chocolate on the edges to flex your presentation skills. Hope you guys enjoyed this Valentine's Day special. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and follow me on Instagram at WeCanCooks.